and politicians, 98% of what they say is lies. Literally, no matter who it is, what side of the aisle. I mean, maybe Bernie Sanders, somebody like that, but fucking it's gotten so much worse. Well, I mean, it literally has, because they are lying in our face, like you said, when they call somebody a domestic terrorist. He's working for the terrorist hospital, you know what I mean?
With no backing, bro.
They're just putting it out there, and they're just convinced that we're dumb as fuck. Their base is dumb as fuck. You know, these people just are not going to look into it, and we're just going to believe. You know, or we're just going to, or we don't care. Either one. I think they think a lot of people don't care, and so they're just putting out whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And that's why the First Amendment is the First Amendment, right?
Yeah.
Because the freedom of speech counters the lies, right? Like essentially, like the more people that are able to speak freely, the more likely like truth is going to come out, right? And when they just start doing these restrictions on like, you know, like these types of things, like it's pretty crazy. And it's funny, they used the like fake narrative first to gain like this control over speech, right? Like when Biden was off, like they were like banning people who were lying about COVID and COVID numbers, and then they were like, hey, like freedom of speech, that's wrong. But it's like that was something where like people were dying, like 1% of our population died, bro. And so like, yeah, like I think like restricting that in that time of crisis was fine. But then they were like, see, freedom of speech, like we have to prevent it. And then like liberals were like, yeah, I guess, yeah, like, okay, fine, even though it's misinformation, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Then, so they fought and gave these people a lot of laws, and now they're just trying to prevent anyone from saying anything negative, you know? And now we're using the laws that we gave these conservatives to fight back against them.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I mean. The fucking director, when they were trying to merge the news companies.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you can't say this. Literally. I think it was Stephen Miller who said, you can't say this or we're gonna arrest you. Some shit like that. Like, oh, what? Like, you can't say this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they control all the media now. Bro, it's so crazy. Now CNN and Fox News are owned by the same people. Right? It's cooked. That's so cooked, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like if you're telling, and like we can say, well, in CBS and this, like in this network, like all of these networks. You know, I saw a video of someone watching Cartoon Network, and they had an ad, and it was like the most propaganda, like Trump ad. It was so crazy, bro, on Cartoon Network, and I was like, the fuck? And I remember kind of seeing some like a little bit, but I'm like, it wasn't that level, bro. It wasn't like, I don't know. We're in such a stage, and so as I said, like it being in this like age gap, you know, I don't know. Like I'm in such a loss of what's going to happen or what's next, because the systems of control that we have, like all rules have been broken.
Yeah,
all rules have been broken.
No, it's true.
So hope a return to form.
My only hope is the midterms, bro, and that somehow, you know, Democrats get control, and there's a way that we can hold them accountable, bro. But I mean, I don't think that is really realistic in terms of the level of accountability these people should be held to. But there's got to be some consequences for what is going on. I mean, one of the craziest things is the Trump crypto billionaire funding, bribery.
Yeah,
like, it's just
the pardons, bro. The pardon?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The pardon.
Yeah, bro. We
pardons
can talk
for money. Pardons.
Yeah, because I was talking to someone about how, like, you know, I was like, dude, like, so like you have these conservatives in these rural areas. Like Trump was like pardoning people for like Medicare fraud and like pardoning people for like just some of the evilest shit. Like, like, oh, you steal like millions of dollars from like everyone in your state. Pardon. Yeah. It's like, what? Like, you don't have a reason for that, you know? And then you know, when the whole thing was happening with Venezuela, he was like, oh, like cocaine and all this stuff is a problem, and he was and he pardoned like the most prolific drug trafficker of like all time or something. Like it was the guy who literally sold like the most drugs ever. I mean, like it literally, I think it was literally like the most cocaine ever. Like he was the Michael Jordan of drug trafficking, and he pardoned him while saying that's why we have to kill these fishermen because of drugs.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit.